joining us. For NBA action on 2K. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's 8 in at the 5 spot. And the shot is good by Garland.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer, no good. And here comes Cleveland. Garland, no good. Right side, Paul lays it up and banks it in.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Paul's got 6.
Look, you gotta appreciate the cleverness of Paul. Skilled at fending off defenders and finding ways to score all the way through contact.
Outside Durant. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
Durant so fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Outside Garland. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Mobley throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Durant. Shoots over Mobley. That one's wide left. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Garland against Paul. Garland, the pass to Allen. And he buries his first look.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Pass to Booker. The fader. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the inside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell, and he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Garland for 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Phoenix has possession. There's the 3. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Durant for three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Garland against Paul. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Ayton, the screen on Mobley. Let's go with a three. Another three for Phoenix.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot, but Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Garland for three. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Garland for three. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 6.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
The three is up.
This defender Paul can be so frustrated, using his quickness to stay on top.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And Garland gets doubled. Okoro on the wing. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Booker finds Paul. Outside Durant from downtown, and the Suns get another 3.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And Durant slams it home.
He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Paul passes to Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Garland against Paul. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Paul against Garland. Down low. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Okoro on the wing. Back to Garland. With the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Outside Garland. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Booker puts up a deep three.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Durant. Takes the three. Suns keep it alive. Ayton. And he gets it to go. Ayton's got 7 points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Durant for three. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Durant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Mitchell finds Allen. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Osman comes in for Okoro. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. Here's Shamet, covered by Rubio. Banked it in off the glass. Shamet's gotten his first points in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Shamet, rejected by Allen. Here's Rubio. That three's off the mark. The three from Craig. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 20.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Wade. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Suns ahead, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got T.J. Warren. Landry Shamet is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Craig in at the 4. Here's Shamet. Suns keep it alive. And Biyombo slams it home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Osman, looking for his first basket still in this one. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Wade.
Come on, come on.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Shamet. Outside Craig. Fires for three. Counted from distance. Craig's got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Wade misses. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Cleveland calls timeout.
For some pizza. Look who it is, everyone. Get loud for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Scream!
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Please give your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team a big.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Rubio. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Phoenix with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Pass to Craig. Inside. Here's Osman. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
For 3, Warren. Suns keep it alive. Out to Craig. For 3. And they recover it. Outside Warren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for them.
And the Suns making a change here. Aiden, he's checked in for Biyombo. Durant comes in for Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Shamet. And the shot is good by Garland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
4-3. Durant, no good. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Darius Garland, his first, second team foul.
So Okogie's checked in for Warren.
Josh Okogie.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Paul.
2 minutes.
Right side Durant. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
And here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. Okogie pulls down the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
On the wing, Durant, covered by Mobley. And that's going to be a travel. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 43% in this one. Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker fires from way outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Garland. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Durant way outside.
The defense of Allen, it will continue to earn him quite a bit of money.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Garland against Paul. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Going inside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Help ball. Jump ball call.
And for the Suns, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. The kick to Durant. Lets it go from deep. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Mitchell. Ayton against Mobley. Pass to Okoro. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
Mobley passes to Garland. From outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. To the paint. Booker finds Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3 points.
Durant's got 33 points.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from 3. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
Garland, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Durant drives in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
To the inside, Okogie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assist goes to
Okogie's got his first
Kevin
basket.
Durant.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's Garland on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
On the wing, Durant. The 3. On target from range. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Mobley, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here's Durant driving in, and Durant slams it home.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I almost can't cannot believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. For three, Durant. Another three for Phoenix.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The kick to Durant. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Durant for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
From deep, Mobley. That shot, no good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory.
Scoop.
Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Mitchell up top, guarded by Harris. Mitchell looking it over. Mobley outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Harden against Garland. And he drives in. The slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Now, here's Garland. Offline with his three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
On the wing, Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
There's Garland. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Here's Mitchell. Here it is. Oh!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Embiid the screen. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 8.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mitchell. Down low. Mobley. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Can't hit that one. Good D by Harden. The 76ers lead. 1:16 left in the first quarter. To the middle and stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Maxey. Outside Garland. The pass to Okoro. It's stolen by Harris. with the dish to Tucker. Left side, Maxey. Tucker a screen. Maxey against Mitchell. And that one's good. Maxey.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden inside the three-point line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Popped up there for Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And so in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass to Embiid. Dishes it to Harris. Embiid with the screen on Mobley. Launches a 3. Harden, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. From deep. A putback. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Maxey, and that one good. Maxey's got his second bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Five to shoot. Inside, Wade. A fader. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Maxey. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell, a screen on Harden. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell at the jam.
And Mitchell is a flat-out scorer of the basketball. He loves doing it in a variety of ways.
Here's Maxey. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
Just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
1:44 left here in the second. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out to the wing. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Harden. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 1:05 left to play here in the half. And Harden with the stuff.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And footwork really is so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid kicks to Harden. Second chance effort. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Here's Mitchell. Rise to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
1 second left. It's the buzzer beater. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
27.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Osman in at small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Allen. The shot will not fall. Good D by Embiid. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in 2nd in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact, not going to bother.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw, good. Allen. Here's Milton. Lays it up and banks it in. Milton's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Allen passes to Mobley. Rubio outside. Here's Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Osman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers trail by 3. Embiid with a screen on Rubio. For the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Really left alone that time. Rubio's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot it out there.
There's the drive. Here's Niang. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Osman. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 3. Embiid with the screen on Rubio. Now Milton. He's got 8. They get it back. Embiid kicks to Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He takes it in. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The shot's good. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, with all due respect, hey, that's a mistake by the defense. You want to close off the lane and force Rubio to shoot from outside. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. Shot clock. He sets for the Cavaliers. Mobley a screen on Melton. And it's LeVert missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for George Neal. Tobias Harris comes in for McDaniels. Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. And the 76ers call time here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Philadelphia. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 3-point game. Dedmon a screen. Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Over in the corner, Osman. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Osman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Rubio finding the open man, it seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Harden surveying the D to the inside. Here's Dedmon. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Here's Osman. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harden out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Dedmon in its center. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Harden, that's good.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Garland with it. Maxey covering. Mobley sets the pick for Wade. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Stolen by Okoro. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Embiid, the pass to Harden. A reverse and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell left side. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Maxey against Garland. Maxey passes to Embiid. Out to Harris. From deep. That shot off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic LU jam.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Harden against Garland. Mobley a screen on Harden. Garland out to the right wing. Passes it to Mitchell. It's stolen by Harris. Dedmon a screen. Harris dishes to Embiid. At the top of the key, Maxey. 4 on the clock. Dedmon's shot is off. And so it's Mobley with it. They'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Garland against Harden. Holds it up there for Mobley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Philadelphia leading by 3. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harris passes to Dedmon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Now the feed to Embiid. Good!
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Wade sets the pick for Garland. Mobley trying to free himself up. Garland, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Maxey kicks to Harden. Embiid in the corner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. From past the arc. Can't get it to fall. So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. this one. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
KD, a screen on Harden. Paul kicks to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. Now, here's Maxey. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Embiid. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's KD. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Fires from deep. Again, the miss by KD. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the left wing. Tucker with the ball. On the pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next step, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
A drive by Paul. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Here's Maxey. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Maxey against Booker. Pass to Ayton. From the high post. The shot comes out.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
1:52 left here in the first quarter. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Maxey covering. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got his second basket.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Down low, Embiid. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Back to Embiid. Pulls up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Embiid's got 8 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, KD. Here's Ayton. Taps in, coming off the assist from KD.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Harden kicks to Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fires the three. Here's a Kogi. Ayton wide open. And the three ball is good. 5 points in the game.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Passes it to Maxey. Back to Harden. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
14. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they are.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 2. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 1. The 3 from KD. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Harden. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Assist goes to
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Durant on the jam by Kevin Durant.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
Harden outside. And here is Dedmon. Embiid inside. Ayton's there. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
KD on the wing. Dedmon defending. Durant the pass to Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. No good on the 3. The 76ers leading by 4. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Embiid with the screen on Ayton. Ayton against Maxey. 6 to shoot.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Harden. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Suns trail by 4. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Shamet the pass to Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Maxey. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for James Harden. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Harris, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. From outside the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Milton. From past the arc. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And now the Suns, a fast break. Not as good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Craig.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Milton. Here's Dedmon. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Craig. Back to Ross. Craig sets the screen for Ross. Craig down low. Dedmon defending. Craig can't get it to go. Maxey looking it over. Here's Dedmon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The 76ers, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Milton. Dedmon kicks to Harrell. Outside, Maxey. The pass to Milton. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. McDaniels checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in for Maxey. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Booker outside for the lead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Milton finds Tucker. The 3 ball sinks the 3-pointer. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you got it. A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Now Harden, he has 5. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Tipped away. Lays it up off the glass.
McDaniels.
McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
The drive by Booker, and the layup is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And the 76ers making a change here. Melton's checked in. Here's McDaniels. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 5. For 3, Durant. Booker with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points so far.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
Paul for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Milton with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Tucker. Makes it off the glass. He has 7.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And the Suns call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Now, here's Shemet. He's guarded by Melton. And finished off by Craig.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Maxey, no good. The Suns trailing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game for the tie. Ross, that's good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Shemet, the pass to Biyombo. Shoots over Embiid. It could go, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, Youth.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And the jam by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Here's Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Philadelphia leading by 4. Now, here is Harden. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Harden against Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Embiid with it. And the dunk by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Now, here is Harden, guarded close. Durant with the steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. Harris with it. Now guarded by Booker. Booker against Embiid. Over Booker. Out to Harris. High post, Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Booker the pass to KD. Will it go? It's the 3-point bomb.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside, Maxey. Inside, and stolen by Ayton. Up and in on the way. And now it's only a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Paul. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot. He got it.
Tucker finds Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Such a wide open look. And the 76ers lead by 6.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
They double him with Booker to the right side. Pass to Tucker. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
The wide open look for Durant. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. That's to Durant for the 3. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Pocket 2, Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Kicks it to Tucker. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the 3. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. And it's the Suns to start out. And the Cleveland starting five. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 4. Paul against Garland. And points will be hard to come by tonight. Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, et cetera, championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
And now the Suns fast break. Durant way outside. Nice shot by Okogie.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Back to Okoro. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. An open look for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Garland for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Now here's Garland from the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Here's Durant. That one is off. Good D by Mobley. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Mitchell. Nice move. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
It's Booker on the wing. Fades away. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Wide open look. And Ayton pulls it down. And Phoenix has possession. Durant with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Garland against Paul.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
And for Garland, Doris, production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy has become one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Inside, tipped, stolen by Ayton. Shakes him. Pass to Okogie. Outside Paul. Tries again. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Garland for 3. Knocks it loose.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Paul's shot is off. Cleveland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Mitchell up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep. An absolute absolute bomb from three-point range.
Three-point field.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Pass to Aiden. Right side Durant. 18 feet out. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got his second basket.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 6.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Coming out onto the floor, your Sunbreaker dance crew. All right, Suns fans, give a big round of applause.
Booker for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Plenty of offense in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team. That's right, Suns.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one's good by Durant.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Durant, pass to Okogie. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. And that one's good. Mitchell, he's got 5.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Booker no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
6 on the shot clock. Garland no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Mobley. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Ayton finds Durant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
The 3 from Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Garland's got 13 now.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
The Cavaliers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Throw it down on the lob. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Mobley, no good. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. Outside Craig. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Biyombo. Outside Ross for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stolen by Ross. And here's Biyombo. Back to Ross. Down low. Here's Warren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Your Suns, 33. The Cavaliers, 30.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Osman in it for 3.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Warren's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Durant. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
It's the height, it's the quick release, it's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
The drive by Mobley. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever goes.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
Paul hits them both. And the Cavs shooting it at 52%. Pass to Allen. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. To the left wing. The 3 from Ayton. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Warren. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Paul for 3. They get it back to the right side. Ayton passes to Durant. Back to Ayton. Lets a 3 fly. He drops it from range. Ayton's got 9.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Here's Osman. No good on the triple. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Paul, a screen on Levert. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. That's tipped. Here's Durant, and it's Phoenix with another.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Allen can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Booker with a screen on Rubio. Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Cleveland calls timeout, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Osman. Mitchell's checked in for Levert. And Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Make some noise for your son, Breaker Dance Crew. All right, Suns fans, give a big round of applause for your son, Breaker Dance Crew.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Durant comes in for Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Shamet. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Drives to the hoop. Oh!
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half. Garland for 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
3-point field goal.
Right side Durant. from deep. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists in the game.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
And please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell, tremendous at just getting through the contact.
The kick out to Paul. Booker with a screen on Garland. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And it's Phoenix with another.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Garland for 3 to the paint. Here's Wade. And a two-handed jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Nice shot by Okogie.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Garland against Paul. They get it again. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley against Ayton. And another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
There's a screen. Pass to Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Garland for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Mobley. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Here's Okoro. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Durant, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Wade. Mobley against Durant. Oh, Durant with a steal.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Knocked away. Here's Ayton. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Garland, no good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Durant, no good. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Mitchell, driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Cavaliers foul. Isaac Octopi. Second personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Durant inside. Outside for Booker. To the middle. Here's Okogie. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
This is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Suns timeout. All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns answers. Coming on the court for your Suns, Terrence Ross.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second.
Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Mobley. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. Now, here's Garland. The three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Maxey finds Harden. Tucker a screen. And Harden with the stop.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Well, a careless foul. They'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Oh, man.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
From deep Harden, here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Mitchell against Maxey. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Harden. Embiid is at the elbow. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Maxey. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
Hey, Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Embiid, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's the pass to Garland. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Wade, a screen on Harden. 2 minutes. Garland kicks to Wade. Stolen by Tucker. Maxey into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's Harden shutting it down.
Harden Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. No good. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 5. Harden with it. Garland picks him up. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Harden's got 11.
You got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
The drive by Mitchell. And there it is for him. He's got 7.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Harden on the wing. Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell looking it over. Over Maxey. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. After this break.
And a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Wade. Kicks it to Mobley. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And the jam by Harden.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
Mobley the pass to Wade. On the wing, Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Wade. No good on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Harden scanning the floor. All sorts of time. They get the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The drive by Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Harden left side. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Maxey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Embiid with the steal. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The 3 from Harden. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Okoro. He feeds it to Wade. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Garland, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
Free throw good, James Harden. Some changes for Philadelphia. Carroll, he's checked in for Embiid, and Dwayne Dedmon subbed in for P.J. Tucker.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
LeVert with it. Passes it to Osman. And another miss by Cleveland. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Harden up top, covered by Rubio. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stop.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Allen. And the rejection by Harrell. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers ahead. Ending the second quarter with a massive. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Ricky Rubio is out there with LeVert, and it's Osman in at the 3. Now, here's Milton, covered by Rubio. Harrell, a screen on Rubio. Clock at 4. Milton the pass to Harrell, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
Rubio with a wide-open look. Buries it from three-point range.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
Now here's Milton. Covered by Rubio. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Rubio. Misses the three. The 76ers leading by 16. Milton kicks to Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
A nice shot by LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Here's Milton. Pass to Harris for three. The shot that time, not on target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Osman, the pass to Allen, and the basket is good. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
On the wing, Milton. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. It's over Rubio. Harrell, great positioning on the putback.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
Here's Osman, guarded by Harris, and it's Osman missing. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Ball stolen. Osman kicks to Mobley. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Osman. From outside, off the mark. 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Dedmon finds Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Allen outside. Lets it go. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Harrell missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And so it's Philadelphia riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
32.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, there's also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's McDaniels in at the threesome. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Garland. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Melton. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. And here's Garland for three. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And here's Harden. Second shot opportunity. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Harden outside. Driving inside. Tucker dishes to Embiid. Over Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Harden. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Mitchell against Melton. Here's Okoro. Off target with his 3. Harden against Mitchell. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 15 points for Joel Embiid.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic. Those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunning. Dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Melton kicks to McDaniel. Embiid, the pass to Melton. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 13. Wade outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Harden against Mobley. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Sixers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Popped up there for Embiid. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Garland with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Out to Wade. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Rob. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Here's Embiid. Goes back up. No good on the layup. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Screen by Embiid. Harden, the pass to Embiid. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Left side Durant. Driving inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Paul. Outside Harden. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Harden. They need this. Another shot. Outside Tucker. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The Sixers with another miss. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Booker fires from way outside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fires the 3. Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Maxey against Booker. Ayton, the screen on Maxey. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Embiid inside. Is covered by Ayton. Embiid can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Harden. Okogie pulls down the board. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. The deep 3 from Durant. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And the Suns call time here.
ENT. Your Sixers ENT. Let's give them a big round of applause.
For Phoenix, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Paul. He takes it in. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. For three, Maxey. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Outside Harden. Inside. Stolen by Ayton.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Outside Booker. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 12.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Here's a three from Paul. And the Suns get another three.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-side. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
And the 76ers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Here's Harden. 6 points for him.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden, beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
Now here's Booker. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, B.A., if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Here's Harden coming off a Suns make. Screen by Embiid. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8. And Embiid throws it down.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Embiid. And And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
Booker with it. Maxey covering. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Pass to Booker. Paul for three. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Embiid, a screen on Paul. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Durant against Tucker. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Booker. And that's an intentional foul. Milton's checked in for Philadelphia. Some changes for Phoenix.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left in the second period. Here's Embiid. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Warren. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Milton. Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Biyombo with a steal. To the paint. Here's Shamet. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Once again, your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand.
Here's Embiid. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter up 10. Appreciate it, Allie.
27. The Suns, 37.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And here's Milton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Embiid throws it down.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Booker no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Embiid, a screen on Ayton. Milton for 3. Doesn't go that time. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Now here's Melton. Now Embiid. Melton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. Stolen by Ayton. 4-3. Paul, shot is off. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Milton passes to Embiid and stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And the 76ers with some changes. Niang comes in for Embiid, and McDaniels is subbed in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Milton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Dedmon, a screen on Paul. Milton passes to Dedmon. And here comes the break. Durant for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
For 3.
Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
Here's Milton to the inside. Dedmon, good.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Here's Melton. Pass to Dedmon.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's McDaniels. 2 on the clock. And a missed layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
For 3, Durant. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
Here's Melton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Stripped away. Milton with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. For 3, Durant. And the Suns get it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Harden. Give him 8.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey against Ross. Outside Harden. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Embiid with it. And Biyombo with the block. It's Warren on the wing. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Warren's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice move. And they'll get another chance. Here's Shamet.
And this is where P.J. Tucker really gets the job done. On the defensive end, he's going to bring that intensity game in, game out.
And so it's Phoenix. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Three-pointer Embiid. He buries it from 3. Embiid's got 26.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Well, the 76ers shooting the rock at 58%. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Embiid with the second effort, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
The Suns shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Paul into the lane. Yep, that one's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And there's the drive, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Harden finds Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Paul. Maxey. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Paul.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Fires in the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Harden against Paul. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Harden from outside. And it's Harden again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fires for 3. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Looking to end the run. Here's Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Fires from deep. That's good from Durant on the assist by Paul. Durant's got 27.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Embiid. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. For three, Booker. He can't get it to go, and it's Philadelphia the other way. It's Embiid penetrating. Tries again. Second chance effort. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Back to Booker. Takes a three. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Durant for three. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Now here's Embiid. Outside Harden. Let's go with a three. It doesn't go for him. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it